In this video, I'm going to share resources that you can use to market your business, brand, and website. And that I mentioned, they're all free. In 2022, it's more important than ever to make your mark in the digital world. And thankfully, for individuals like myself that don't have a creative bone in their body, there are sources that will make this much more manageable. So let's get to it. The number one resource on the top of my list is Canva. Canva has been a miracle worker for me because, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I don't have one creative bone in my body. It's really hard for me to come up with themes or anything that has to do with art. I'm just not good at it. You can ask my kids. They will vouch for that. But to get back on the serious note, Canva allows us non-creative individuals to literally copy and paste. All you have to do is decide on the image that you want to use for your logo or the image that you want to use for flyer. They even offer a resource where you can choose your color palette. So if you're not sure which colors will look right together, this is a great resource that Canva offers. Now, I did not find out about this until after I had already created my logo and my email signature and all the things that I have branded out already. But it's a great resource that I'm using now as I decide to do letter headers or anything that I decide to do when it comes to social media. It's something that I use to combine the colors that I use for my branding. And I will go ahead and link everything on the bottom. So if it's something that you are looking for, I'll go ahead and put it down in the description box. The next one on my list, of course, how can you forget Facebook, right? Now, when we are starting off as a small business, we want to keep our expenses to a bare minimum. And Facebook allows us to have a website or a link where we can send our clients if they want to know a little bit more about us or a little bit more about our company. And Facebook is something that I used as a website. So everywhere where I would put out my business name, I would link it to my Facebook page. And on there, I'll just go ahead and put business tips or anything that I would want my client to see or would help my client when it comes to bookkeeping. Facebook is a great resource to use as a website because websites can be a tad expensive. Again, if you want to cut your expenses to a minimum, Facebook is a great resource to use as a Facebook page. I'll go ahead and link mine below if you want to take a look at what I have done on mine. And it's a very simple thing. Again, I'm not on the creative side, but I just want to give you an example of how Facebook can be used as a web page. And with that, we go into my next resource. If you've seen my previous videos, you have heard me mention Google Drive many times. And Google Drive is something that I didn't know you can actually create a free website on. It takes a couple of learning tasks here and there, but you can create a free website. Of course, it's going to be a simple website, but it gives you an option where to send your customers or your clients to see what you are about and what you can offer them. So if that's something you're interested in seeing on how to create, let me know below, comment below if that's something that you would like to know how to do. Because again, this is something I found out also after I had started my business, and I feel like it's a great resource. Like I mentioned before, when we're a new business owner, we want to cut our expenses to a bare minimum so that we can focus on offering our best services to our clients. And since we're talking about Google already, it goes great into my next resource, which is Google My Business. Think about how you look for services or when you are trying to look for information on the business. The first thing I do is I go and Google the product or the service or the company itself to see what comes up. When you Google a business, one of the first things that you're going to see is the reviews that they have on Google. That is a great way to market your business. Now, there are a couple of tasks that you have to complete in order to be one of the top businesses that come up. That is something that you should look into because everybody nowadays Googles a business or a service, and you want to be at the top of that list so that if someone is Googling, for example, for a bookkeeper in your area, your business is one of the first ones to show up. That's also where we're going to direct our clients to write a review of our services to them so that other clients can see how great your services are. And I should have mentioned this, I think, at the top of my list, but I got so excited with going over Canva that I just think I messed up the order here. So the next one is when you're trying to come up with a business name like GoDaddy, Nameboy.com, and many other, where you can go in and type whatever business name you're thinking of, and it's gonna let you know if first of all, if the name is available, if anyone has it. They're also on there, their sources will tell you, well, somebody has purchased it but they're not using it, so you can purchase it from them. These websites help you to choose a name that's not already in use, or it also helps you to maybe purchase a name from someone who has that name already, if that's the direction that you want to take. So it's definitely a source that you use at the beginning of your business before you have even registered your business, because we don't want to be using a business name that it's already in use, right? That involves a whole other debacle, and we don't want to deal with that. So it's always good to verify that the name that you're thinking for your business is not in use already. And with that, we go into our next resource, which is business cards. Of course, we need to have business cards because we never know when we can run into someone who needs our services. And this is probably the only one that I probably lied about at the beginning of this video. This one is not free, but creating the logo, creating the outline of the business card itself, how your business card is going to look, what's going to be on that business card is something that can also be done under Canva. Now, when I created my business cards, I did create it with Costco, and I just uploaded the image, created the card from there, and picked it up. I've also used Vistaprint, same idea. So that's one that I did pay, but it was not that expensive. Now, these are just some of the resources that are available out there that I have currently or personally used in the past. Let me know below, is there something that you have used that has worked for marketing your business? And if you're someone who is interested in more resources for marketing, check out this video on how you can build your email list for future marketing options. So I'll see you in this video.